When I paint with watercolors, I usually use these laminated sheets, and there's a fun way to clean them. Okay, so I have the sketch prepared over here, but I want to go over with a brush pen before I add the watercolors. No, I think I messed up. I don't really like it. I mean, maybe I can fix it later. I don't know. Well, nothing I can do about it right now. Okay, so now comes the fun and a little less scary part, because I'm gonna add the water to the blending palette and then put the blending palette on top of the sketch. Although I could still mess it up, but that's where you don't really have any control over. And actually, we'll see before I say something like, oh, actually I always like the result, and in the end I'm like, oh no, I hate it. But I think this is the least scary part of that, of this painting basically. Okay, I actually like how this looks, but now I obviously have to wait for the paint to dry first. Obviously you could leave it as it is, but I decided to go over with ink. By the way, this is the reference I'm using, and the reason why I chose this one is because there is a contrast between those highlights and those shadows, because it's a sunny day in this photo, and you can see that we have here those darker parts, those shadow parts, and so I thought this might be easier to use, or this might be a good reference to use with the ink, so I know exactly, okay, I'm gonna use the more saturated ink or less watered down ink here in this part, also here with the hair, and yeah, so that's basically why I chose this reference, which I also have linked down below in the video description if you want to check it out.